What's up? It's your boy, Mr. Elisha 26, and this is 9 months, 1 week. I know I'm a little late. I'm sorry. It's been a hectic week. Like, my mom and my sisters and my stepdad, they're getting ready to move to this new house. So I've been over there packing up some of my stuff that I still had over there from before I moved to my place. Um, and I'm gonna be moving back in with them eventually for reasons. Um, so that's been hectic. And then, like, this week has also been kind of hectic just because, I don't know, my sleep pattern's been all kind of fucked up. And then, what else is making this week hectic? People at the job is tripping like hardcore. I really don't give a fuck because I'm about to leave that bitch anyway. But, I mean, it is what it is. But for the most part, like, it's just been a busy week, and I really only worked 4 days, but these seem like the 4 longest days ever. I guess it's because I got senioritis. But anyway, let's see. So I'm 9 months, 1 week in, and it feels kind of good. Uh, what I haven't really noticed any changes, really, like all the same shit uh, that was there last week, and except for I'm noticing a little bit more hair growth on the back of my hand. That's about it. Yeah, that's about. I haven't really been able to work out this week because I've been having some issues with my neck, so I just been kind of like stuck in this position that I was in last week. My muscles, they really aren't that big, but I'm noticing a little bit more definition and shit. But besides that, nothing really major else going on. I start my new job on the 9th, and I'm so excited about that. Y'all gonna hear about that this week, next week, and then the following week when I actually start the job because that's like how excited I am about it. What else? My Instagram, Mr. Elisha 26. Um, I'm not gonna say it's blowing up because it's really not. I don't have a bazillion followers, but people have been liking my posts a little bit more. And just recently, I got some followers from back home, people that I haven't seen in a long time, people that I haven't seen on a regular basis in about 10 years. And at first, because I opened my page up to be private, I decided I wasn't going to be super stealth anymore just because, like, I'm not saying being stealth is a lie, it's not. But just because of the message that I'm trying to get across to people with, like, my videos and my blog and all that stuff, I'm just comfortable with who I am. So my page is open up, and some people from my past that I haven't really seen in a long time kind of like just started following me. And at first I didn't know how I was going to take it, but now I just feel like, hey, I am who I am, and I'm gonna be me. I'm happy with all the changes that I made, and if those people don't like it, they can hit the unfollow button, and I won't have any problem with that. you know you can never comment on my pictures, you can unfollow. I've had people who put kind of like snarky comments on my picture, repent or die. um yeah, they have a block feature on Instagram, but they have a reported spam feature on Instagram, and you can delete any comment you want to. So, like, if that's what it's going to be like, that's fine. But I did have a person on there that kind of reached out to me, and I just told her, like, if you have questions, that's totally fine. Instagram is not the medium where I would answer those questions on my pictures, but you can feel free to email me, and I'll answer whatever it is. So, that went over real easy. She respected that, and she was like, I didn't mean to disrespect your page. And I was like, nah, no offense taken. It just, it is what it is. Instagram is not really the medium to have, long, lengthy conversations. So, you know, that's just my opinion. What else? Oh, last weekend I went to the Central Market up in Paulsboro, and I got some wasabi peas. I love these shits. So I got a couple bags of these. These are my shit. Like, I know this has nothing to do with transition, but I love them. Like, man, I don't know. I think they taste a little different now that I'm on tea. I'm not even trying to be funny, but I don't know if it's just like spicy stuff is spicier, or I digest it differently now. But these drinks is hot as fuck now, and I love it. I don't even know. My last shot went easy as hell. I hit the sweet spot again, which I love. Even when I don't hit the sweet spot, it's just like that tiny little prick. But when I hit the sweet spot, it was amazing. I've noticed that because I guess my thigh muscles are getting a little bigger or a little denser, I have to exert a little bit more force to get the needle in, and that kind of was interesting. I use 1 inch needles instead of 1.5 inch needles, so you know, I don't think that really you need to be a whole inch and a half into the muscle to get the T in there, whatever. A little T backed out when I pulled the needle out, but I always do just a little bit over. So I take I take 0.5 milliliters of testosterone, but I fill it up 2 tick marks more because you lose some of the T in the base of the needle, and so I know you're not supposed to do that, but that's what I do. And when I've been doing it that way pretty much the whole time. And when I went to the doctor, I told him, and he said, "Well, that's fine." And he also said that my T levels were normal, so even if I'm getting just a little bit extra T, he was like, it's not reflecting negatively in my results, so I'm good. What else? Besides that, nothing else. This Friday, well, not this Friday. This Friday and next Friday, I'm gonna get researching on what exactly I have to do to get my name changed and my gender marker changed. Like where I have to go for court and shit, and what days they do it here. And it's not that I don't know, but I want more up to date information. And the only reason I hadn't gotten it done was because of the security clearance I was going to have to get my job at the shipyard. I didn't know how long it would take my name change to come through, how long it would take for me to get a new birth certificate from Social Security office and stuff. So I didn't want to start that process and be somewhere in limbo and then have to do a clearance, a full background check on me, and like have all this stuff like, well, what's going on here, and delay me getting into the shipyard. Excuse me. So now that I'm about to be in on the 9th, I'm gonna start taking that action. I already talked to the people down in the security building, and they said when documents get changed, just bring it in to them. They'll update it in the system. They'll give me a new ID badge, and everything will be, good to go. She didn't even, like I said, she didn't even like, hesitate on the fact that I clearly present as male. She read me as male, and then my birth certificate has a big F on it. She was totally cool with it. So now that like I'm about to be in there and going through orientation, I can get all the information I need and really get, those that ball rolling. You what else? I'm trying to see if there's anything else around here that would jog my memory, because sometimes I have shit laying around that, like, oh yeah. Besides that, nothing else has really changed. Sorry this video is late, but yeah. That's about it. You guys can hit me up whenever you want to on my email. And you can follow me on Instagram. Mr. Elisha26 is my Instagram. It's just like my username here on YouTube, except for there's no brackets around the Mr. I think there's like a underscore or something in there. I'll put it. It's in there anyway. And feel free to send me your birthday if you want a birthday card with your correct pronouns and preferred name on it. Just let me know. Yeah, besides that, life is good for right now. We'll see what it's like next Monday. So, alright, you guys have a great weekend. Have a happy, what is it, Labor Day? I don't even know what holiday this is coming up. I just know I don't have to go to work on Monday. So I got a 4-day weekend. So, yeah. Have a great whatever holiday this is. And be safe. Because, people get turned up on holidays, and they are definitely all about busting people for DUIs these days. So, yeah. Alright, much love. See y'all next week.